My dear viewers, this is Easy to Learn Microsoft Excel, a 5-lesson of video structure lesson where I am going to be teaching you how to master the basics of Microsoft Excel. I'm your instructor, Vincent Hope. In this lesson, which is the introduction, I'm going to be showing you explaining what Microsoft Excel is used for, how do you start and exit Microsoft Excel, what you see in Microsoft Excel, and how you enter data in Microsoft Excel. So, first point, what is Microsoft Excel? Microsoft Excel is actually called a spreadsheet package or software, which is simply a software or application that consists of rows and columns. It consists of rows and columns. Now, I just started Microsoft Excel here. Now you can see this is a row. I highlight a row horizontally, then a column. I have highlighted vertically. So Microsoft Excel is a package that contains rows and columns which you can use for calculations. You can use it to plot graphs. You can also use it to organize and store data, which we're going to be seeing in a moment. So that is the function of Microsoft Excel. Now, the next thing we're going to learn is how to start and exit Microsoft Excel. Similar to the way you start and exit Microsoft Word. So let's close this application, or let's minimize it. Minimize the application. I want to start Microsoft Excel from the desktop. I click Start button. I click All Programs. I go to Microsoft Office. And I look for Microsoft Office Excel. I click it. It takes me to the Microsoft Excel environment. I want to exit it. I click the Office button. I go to Exit Excel. Shortcuts. You look for the Microsoft Excel icon, have the X on it. This is it. I click on it. It opens the environment. I can close it. So that is Microsoft Excel, how you start and exit it. Now let me start it again. Now the next thing we're going to learn is what do you see in the Microsoft Excel environment. It's always good to have a fair amount of appreciation of what you see in the environment of every application. So we're going to go into it. Now the first thing you see here is the title bar, just like in Microsoft Word. You see the title bar, tells you the title of the file. For Microsoft Excel, you also have quick access toolbars which contains icons you will regularly use here. You have save, you have undo, and you also have redo. Then you have the Office button. When you click the Office button, it has some menus: new, open, save, the rest of it. Click outside here. You also have the menu bar, which has options from which you can choose from. So that's what are some things you're going to be learning to use. You also have sub menus on each of the menus. You click insert, you see its own sub menus. Page layout, it has its own sub menus. Then in Excel, what makes it different, you have this line called the formula bar. The formula bar contains two things specifically. One, it tells you the address of the cell. What is a cell? A cell is actually an intersection or a combination of a row and a column. How do I mean? For example, if I click on this cell is C1. Maybe this is on column C, row 1. If I click here, it's on C3. It is on column C and row 3. If I click here, it's on column F, row 6, which is called F6. So here, this bar shows you the cell address. It's called the cell address or the cell name. And here, anything you type in Excel, for example, type name, it appears on that formula bar. So the formula bar shows you the data you enter and the address of the cell. So that's the function. So also, you also have, I've already explained, these are columns, and these are rows. Now you see that there is a black box that is moving. That is called the cell pointer. This is called the cell pointer. It moves to any direction you use using your arrow keys. It moves to the direction of the arrow keys. Then you also have the mouse pointer, which is the one that is moving around now. Anywhere you click in the Excel sheet, the cell pointer moves there. Click, the cell pointer moves there. So this is the body of Excel. Then every worksheet, every new workbook has 3 worksheets given: sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. You can add more sheets later, but normally it starts with 3 sheets: sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. Then you have the vertical and the horizontal scroll bar. This is the vertical scroll bar, like in Microsoft Word. You can scroll up, scroll down. You also scroll by the right, which is the horizontal. Scroll by the left. That's the vertical scroll bar. Then finally we have something you can call the status bar. It tells you can do some manipulations on Excel sheets using this bar. For example, this is normal. If I want to go to page layout view, I click here. Take me to page layout. If I want to go to page break view, I click here. Go to page break view. I click OK here. I go back to page normal view. Takes me back. Then I can adjust the size I see in my Excel. This is 100%. I can reduce the size to 80%. And I come here, I can increase the size to 100 and increase it to 110, 120, depending on what I want. But the normal adjustment is 100. So this is what you see in Microsoft Excel. So I'm going to be closing this one now. You want to save? I said no. Okay. Now let's click on Microsoft Word to see what we need to learn next. So we have done what is Microsoft Excel, how to start and exit, what you see in Excel. Then finally on this lesson, how do you enter data in Microsoft Excel? So let me start Microsoft Excel again. That is very important, how you enter data. Now let me bring out a sample data from Excel 1, from lesson 1, Excel lesson 1. I click it. Okay. I'm on sheet 1. Let me click on sheet 2. Now sheet 2, I kept a sample data so that we can see how we can enter it. So the first thing I will do, I will copy this data. You can follow me, I just highlighted it. I right click on the mouse button and I click copy. I come to sheet 1. I'm going to place it in a particular section so that we can see and use it to enter, practice how to enter data, and I can paste here. Now you see the data is on this side. Now let me show you how to enter that data. Just go to your keyboard. The first thing we're going to type here, we're going to just type a few so that you can see serial number S/N, serial number, the title. I move with my arrow key by the right and I click type N, type name, move with my arrow key, type H, arrow key, level, arrow key, right arrow key, institution. Okay. I use my down arrow key. I come down here. I can type 1. Down again. I can type 2. Okay. Let me enter 2 names. Mark James. Mark space James. Second name, John Daisy. John Daisy. I move to the H, my up arrow key to the right, so you can manipulate the cell pointer using your arrow keys up, down, left, and right. Now the H there is 23. Move down. H there is 45. I move down. I move to the right. I go to the level. Here is 100. Type 100. Bring it down. I type 300. Now the institution. I come here. Top by arrow. University. Then come down. I type Oxford. University of Oxford University. Okay, so I come down. So I have typed the first two data from the data by my right. Now I need to do some adjustments so I can look close to what I have. And if you notice that the Excel from your typing, your characters go beyond the cell. So watch what I am going to do. Now this one, the number is just 1 and 2 here, so it's very small. So I can bring my cell pointer in between A and B and watch what happens. It will change. It changes into a black cross. If I double click it, it adjusts. Okay, let me undo that. You can see that. I repeat this process. I bring it here. I double click it. It adjusts. Now, that's one way to adjust. Another way to adjust, you bring it in between D and C. You click and hold it using your left mouse button and you adjust yourself. You can see that. I'll do it again. You come in between them, click and hold it with your left mouse button and adjust. Just again. So you can either come in between, adjust, double click, or you do your manual adjustment yourself. It adjusts. The same thing in this institution. Double click, you adjust. So this is how you enter data in Microsoft Excel. So I'll encourage you now to practice this data that you have, that has been given to you. Enter this data and enter several others. Now I will switch to Microsoft Word. I will show you a particular data which I will encourage you to enter. Now this is a data. You can also develop your own. So this is a sample data which I would like to encourage you. It has serial number, name, number, session, costs, fees, date of registration, duration. You can enter this data. The idea is for you to practice entering data in Excel so that you can master it. So that is the basics of Excel. I will encourage you to practice. Then go to the YouTube channel, click the subscribe buttons, share so that you can get more free videos as soon as they are uploaded. Thank you and have a beautiful day. See you in lesson.